Australians are losing billions of dollars every year to scammers, and the concerning thing is the online crooks are only getting more sophisticated. New data has revealed as a nation we lost more than $2 billion with a B in 2024, with investment scams causing the most significant financial harm.
We're getting inundated, aren't we? The report also found cyber crims are not just targeting older Aussies or those who may not be as tech savvy. So what can you do to better protect yourself? For more, we're joined by Melanie Evans, CEO of ING. Great to have you with us. You're busy doing this, dealing with this on a daily basis. The figures are extremely concerning, aren't they? What are the most common scams that we're confronting right now?
Yeah, look, of that $2 billion, almost half of that were investment scams. So organisations or criminals passing themselves off as legitimate finance companies and trying to get Australians to hand over literally their life savings. So definitely, maybe they're not the most in terms of volume, but because the scammers can get such significant value out of us, those investment scams are the most popular. Second to that is sort of a phishing scam where people are trying to grab your password and your login. And once they get that, they can then access your bank accounts, your telco accounts, your energy accounts, you name it. So phishing and identification takeover is the second most common. And the third is actually romance scams in Australia. So people using, social media, dating apps, whatever it might be, scammers actually creating this sense of trust with people who might be vulnerable. And then, so be it. All of a sudden, the scammer has a life moment where they need money, they've lost their job. And so literally honest, hardworking Australians are losing their money on things like that as well.
Gosh, they make you so angry, don't they, when you see people fall victim to those? It feels like the scammers are trying to find new ways to trick us every week. What are the best ways to protect ourselves?
Yeah, look, I think the first thing is be suspicious of everything. And so the first step we say is stop. Scammers are great at creating urgency and making you feel like the world's going to end unless you hand over your personal data, your money, whatever it is. The second, while you're stopping and taking your time, is to check. So halt the phone call, don't click on the link, stop, reach out to the legitimate organisation that the scammer's passing themselves off as, and make sure and verify that indeed that you're needing to take that action. The third thing that we say is protect yourself. So we don't talk about scams a lot because a lot of people are quite embarrassed when they fall victim to it. But if it does happen to you, don't feel like you're unique. This is, common day right across Australia. Reach out to your bank, reach out to the organisation that you think that you've sent your details to, and there are people there who will help you protect your identification and take steps to try and get your money back. And even if that's not possible, take steps to protect yourself moving
double
forward.
Check, go straight to the source. Even call them, get someone on the phone just to double check it. There are constantly articles, I get sent them, where the scammers are trying to link credibility. So they'll use an article that we've put up as as an organisation here, and they just tweak it enough. AI seems to be the thing that is doing it the most. It's very realistic now. How can we tell the difference, and is AI going to be a big problem?
Yeah, I mean, AI is definitely improving not just the standard at which the scammers can create articles, deep fake videos where, they will often create videos of well-known personalities that everyday Australians will trust. But AI also allows scammers to send out scams with a reach and a rate like never before. So we're also seeing more scam attempts. Now, the flip side of that is Australians are getting better at protecting themselves, and there's lots of work going on behind the scenes across banks and telcos and law enforcement. So the amount of money Australians have lost to scams have actually reduced year on year by 26%. So technology is also a really important part of the defence against our scammers as well. Sharing data, sharing intelligence. We use technology to look for unusual patterns in behaviour, which allows us to take steps on behalf of customers to stop that money leaving the account. So technology is also really important for defending ourselves against scams as well.
Nice to know we're starting to win a little back. That's good. Mel, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.